happen. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. My neighbors compete to see who can put up more blinding lights. The kids all wish away the month 'cause they want presents in sight. This year had me so mad. I've been bad, got coal that is sitting under my tree. I think that my Christmas has died. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. When I was just a boy, Christmas brought so much joy. Couldn't wait for the presents and laughter. I couldn't sleep late at night, looking for Santa with lights. Those are the memories I still remember. Then I became a man, lost sight of who I am. But right in front of me was the answer. 'Cause on Christmas I feel joy, and I turn back to a boy. The answer is to stay young forever. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Miss May. Hey, girl. Hey. Hi, Dawn. Miss Barbara, how are you? Beautiful. Everyone, Merry Christmas to you all. Watching my nephews to kids today, so I won't be here long. That's okay. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Love you. Love you, Miss Barbara. No, you got to pay attention, though. Pay attention. Look at what this fool's up to. You people. I mean, peoples. What is he doing? We don't hear from him, okay? For what, the last 6 months of his being president? You guys, if you're not paying attention on the White House, hold on, let me share. On the White House breast briefing, breast room, whatever they call it. I'm telling you, he is not going to make this easy transition here. Okay? I come here because I want to know what he's been up to ever since he pardoned his own son. Okay? All right? So this is the new thing. The other one was, the 1,500 not pardons. Well, I'll get to it. Statement from President Joe Biden on federal death row. What is this? Communications? Come on. Okay. I've dedicated my career in reducing violent crime and ensuring a fair and effective justice system. Oh, get out of here. Today, I am commuting the sentences of 30 of the 40 individuals on federal death row sentences without the possibility of parole. These commutes are consistent with the monetary my administration has imposed on federal executions, in cases other than terrorism and hate-motivated mass murder. Okay, people, I don't know how you feel about this, but we're going to go through the list, right? Okay, hold on. This man, can one president trump another president? Just ask him. Ask him for a friend. Make no mistake, I condone these murders. Look at you guys. Who typed this up for him? Make no mistake, I condone these murders. Grieve for their victims. Grieve for the victims of the despicable acts, and ache for all the families who have suffered unimaginable, irreparable loss. Look at you people. Who did this? Who typed that up? I condone. I condone. Oh my God. Can it get any worse? But guided by my conscience and my experience as a public defender, chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee, vice president, and now president, I am more convinced than ever that we must stop the use of death penalty at the federal level. In good conscience, I cannot stand back and let the administration resume executions I halted. Wow. What do you guys think about that? Let me take a screenshot of this here. Oh my God, you people. I can't believe this shit. All right. Sorry, I got to take a screenshot. Okay. So now we were going to go here in the brief room. Here are the 34 sentences out of the 40. Let me look at my thing. There we go. There's the fact sheet. That's what I want to get to. Okay. Okay, here are the 37 individuals on death row that their sentences are being reclassified. I don't think I'm going to read all this. Because it's a bunch of blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, what is he doing in the coming weeks? The president's criminal justice records has transformed individual lives and possibly impacted communities, especially historic, marginalized communities. In the coming weeks, the presidents will take additional steps to provide meaningful second chances and continue to renew additional pardons. And oh my God, what is he doing? What is he doing? He's not done yet, people. He's not done. Okay, I'm going to go look at the comments. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I got to get back in StreamYard. Anybody got anything to say about this? I do. What is going on? We didn't hear from him for months and months and months and months. But look at how much we've been hearing from him the last 3 weeks, month to a month. The last month he's been busy, 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 busy. Okay, these are the ones that he are pardoning. Okay, I'm not going to say their names because we're going to go to the list of the federal people that are on federal whatever. Because I was going to go by each one of their crimes, but I found a site that gave me that information. But here they are. Here are all their names. Just think about, and a lot of these people that I do know, they have committed crimes while being locked up. They have killed other inmates being locked up. Second chances. Yeah. Yes, the guy has lost his mind. Yes, he has. What a nightmare. I don't agree with this at all. Just like the other crap. But who am I? Okay, this is from the Death Row Penalty Information Center. So here are all the people on death row and the federal whatever. And I'm going to tell you what they did. He was convicted in Texas for the death of killing a prisoner in a federal prison. No, but he did something else. Oh, they're not telling everything. What he did is he robbed a bank with his brother and killed the president of the bank. Why? See, they don't got the whole facts here. Why not? Okay, that's crazy. Okay, this is Billy Jerome. How do you do that? Is it Billy Jerome Allen in Missouri, convicted and sentenced to death for his involvement in an armed bank robbery during which a bank guard was killed. Okay, this is Barnett in North Carolina, convicted and sentenced to death of killing his ex-girlfriend as well as another man in a carjacking. You got Basham, South Carolina, convicted and sentenced of killing and kidnapping and death of a woman following an escape from prison. Oh, yeah. Okay, I want to know what he did to get there. Dang it, I'm going to have to go through every one of them now because they're not, okay, I'm coming back in StreamYard. They are not putting some of these people, the reason why they're in there is not on the death row website, penalty, death site. Why not? I don't get it. Because that's two I know so far that they have talked about. I mean, look at this one too. Look at this one. Anthony Battle, Georgia, convicted and sentenced to death for killing a prison guard. What? He did something to get in there. Why? Sorry, guys. Sorry. If they're going to do it right. Because they're making looking like these people did nothing. Robert Bowers, convicted and sentenced of the death of the mass shooting at the Tree of Life Synagogue. That's at church in Pennsylvania. Is he letting that guy? Hold on a minute. Let me go. What's his name? Robert Bowers? Robert Bowers. I'm going to the White House thing. Robert Bowers. Okay, Robert Bowers ain't on there. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's very good. Okay, Jason Brown, Georgia, convicted and sentenced in the death of the fatal stabbing of a postal worker, Carlos Caro, in Virginia, convicted and sentenced for the death of the killing of a prisoner in a federal prison. Okay, now I'm going to have to go. I'm just going to go look at this whole list now because he did something to get in there in the first place. All right, Wesley, Missouri, convicted and sentenced to death of killing a fellow prisoner in a mental health unit of a federal prison. Brandon Council, South Carolina, convicted and sentenced for the killing of two bank employees during the course of a bank robbery. Then you got Christopher Kramer, Texas, convicted and sentenced to the death and killing of a fellow prisoner in a federal prison. Okay. Okay, Lean Dennis, Louisiana. Police officer convicted of sentence in the death for ordering the killing of a witness of an internal affair investigation into a police misconduct complaint against him. What? Hold on a minute, people. Let me go see if he's going to let this guy go too. Dennis Davis. Okay. Wow, this is insane. Okay, let me go look. He's letting him. Oh my God, he's commuting him. He's commuting that man. Wow. What's really going on here? You know what? Everybody's probably laughing at USA right now. For real. For real. All right, where are we? Okay. Joseph Ebron, convicted and sentenced for the killing of a prisoner in federal prison. Okay, you guys, you know what I'm going to do later? These ones that they're not telling why they got the death penalty. I'm going to find out why they got the death penalty. What were they charged with? Okay, Edward Fields pled guilty and sentenced to death of the fatal shooting of two campers on federal land. Chadwick Folks of South Carolina pled guilty and sentenced to the death and kidnapping of a woman following an escape from prison. Okay, let me see if he's getting out too. Oh my God. All right, hold on. Yep, him too. Wow. Marvin Gavrion from Michigan, convicted and sentenced for the death of killing a woman on federal land. Edgar Garcia, Texas, convicted and sentenced to death for the stabbing of fellow prisoners while incarcerated in a federal prison. Okay, we're going to have to go look at that. Thomas Hagar, Virginia, convicted and sentenced to death for a drug related killing. Well, you know, he let him go because he let his kid go. And let's see. Yeah, let me look. Hold on. What's his name again? Thomas Hagar. Okay, he's not letting that one go. Yeah, I don't see that one. Interesting. Oh yes, yeah, Tom. Yep, Tom is gonna be let go. Okay, Charles Hall, Missouri, or get off death row, I should say. Missouri, convicted and sentenced to the death of the killing of a fellow prisoner. Oh, I already read that. What the hell's going on around here? Oh, that's another one. Oh, he was convicted. He had a co-defendant. Okay, Wesley was his co-defendant. Got it. Convicted. Okay, this is Norris Holder. Convicted and sentenced for the. Oh, sorry, Missouri. Convicted and sentenced to the death of the fatal shooting of a security guard during a bank robbery. Okay, his co-defendant was Billy Allen. Richard Allen Jackson, North Carolina. Convicted and sentenced to the death of a fatal shooting of a woman on federal property in North Carolina. Oh my God, I don't know how to say that name. Condomovus? Condomovus. California. Convicted and sentenced for the death and his involvement in the killings and kidnapping for ransom of 5 Russian and German immigrants. Let's see, when did this guy go? He's commuting, that guy too. He's commuting, that guy. Oh my God. Darrell Lawrence, Ohio, convicted and sentenced to death for the fatal shooting of a special duty police officer during an attempt bank robbery. Oh, I have no idea how you say that name. Lurie, 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 Lurie. I don't know. California, convicted and sentenced to the death of his involvement in the killing and kidnapping for ransom. Did I just read that? Oh, he had a co-defendant. I'm sorry. They're co-defendants. My bad. Ronald Michaels, Illinois, convicted and sentenced to death for the killing of federal grand jury witness in a Medicare fraud investigation. Holy crap. What's his name again? Um, Ronald. Ronald. Yeah, he's going too. Wow. All right. Um, James Rowan. What is it? Rowan Jr. convicted and sentenced to the death for his participation in a series of drug-related killings. Okay, he has how many co-defendants? 1, 2 co-defendants? Oh, sorry, Virginia. Julius Robinson, Texas, convicted and sentenced to death for participation in a series of drug-related incidents. Dylan Roof, South Carolina, convicted and sentenced for the death for the fatal shooting of 9 parishioners at a church in South Carolina. Oh, Dylan Roof. Let me look. Dylan Roof. Okay. So this one, of course, he didn't. Want to know why? Because people be coming at him big time for the church killings. Okay, David Runyon, Virginia, convicted and sentenced to the death for his involvement in the death of a naval officer and a murder for hire plot in Newsport News. Ricardo Sanchez, Florida, convicted and sentenced to death for involvement in drug-related killing of a family, including 2 children. Wow. Okay. His co-defendant. And then you got Thomas Sanders, convicted and sentenced to death for the kidnapping, resulting in death of a 12-year-old little girl. Oh, let me look. Yep. Yep. His sentence being commuted to, oh my God. Can you imagine how these families are feeling right now? Cavoni Savage, Pennsylvania, convicted and sentenced to death for his involvement in the killings of 12 people in connection with the drug enterprise. What? Mark Snare, convicted and sentenced to the death of the fatal stabbing of fellow parishioners while incarcerated in a federal prison. Mark Snare, let me look. Amazing. He commuted his sentence. Mark Snare. Wow. All right. Mr. Taylor, Tennessee, convicted and sentenced to death for carjacking, kidnapping, and death of a restaurant owner, Richard Tipton. Virginia, convicted and sentenced to death for his participation in a series of drug-related killings. And here's his co-defendants. You got George Torres, Virginia, ex-Marine, convicted and sentenced to death for killing a fellow service member. Daniel Choya, Florida, convicted and sentenced to death for his involvement in drug-related killings of a family, including 2 children. I do not know how to say this name. Obviously, it's like German or some crap. I don't know. In Maine, convicted for offenses committed in the Boston Marathon bombings and sentenced to death for 2. Okay, hold on. Death for 2 of the victims killed. Oh my God, let me look at that name. What is that name? Okay. Okay. All right. Convicted and sentenced to death for the... Oh, I'm sorry. Umena, North Carolina. Convicted and sentenced to the death for the fatal shooting of 2 brothers in a North Carolina restaurant. Okay, so what I see here, there's 3, unless one of them died, that are not being commuted, and they are the one. I hope not, blank screen. Bye. Have a good one. Let me tell you something. Is he? Really? So the only ones that he's not are the Dylan Roof, the shootings at the churches. Okay? Those 2. And then the other one that wasn't on the list was the Boston Marathon bombing one. But maybe he's not there no more. God, I don't know. You guys, what do you think about this? I'm going to have to go look now. And I'm going to have to go look at the main reason why they got the death penalty. They must all be friends with Hunter Biden. Must be. Okay, I'm going to show you guys real quick. This is what he's been up to. He's been up to no good since December 2nd. He's been up to no good. He's doing a bunch of shit in one day. Look at the shit he's done in one day. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hold up. So this is what he's been up to. Biden takes action to protect American workers and businessmen from China's unfair trade practices. Okay, he talks about death row. What does he do here? President of the Senate. Okay, letter to the Speaker of the House and the President of the Senate on funding on emergency requirements in accordance with American Relief. Okay, this is where he finally decides he's going to help the people in North Carolina from the Hurricane Helena. Jesus. Statement from Biden on the government funding bill. Let's see. He's talking about, okay, he just made a statement. Oh, what bill did he sign here? Oh my God. What bill is this? American Leave. Okay, hold on. Federal agencies through March 14, 2025 for continuing projects, activities of the federal government provides disaster relief. Oh, now you're doing that? Now? He's trying to make up for what he let his kid off. If it was any of us, good hardworking Americans, we would have been in jail. We wouldn't have got any kind of second chances. I know many people with addictions, okay? It is a horrible thing, okay? It's a disease. However, you're not going to learn if you don't, have consequences for your horrible actions. Let's not talk about that computer. Let's see. Boy, look at how busy he's been, you guys. We're not going to look through them all. We're not. Don't worry about it. Look at what everything he's doing, you guys. This is insane. Oh. Has anybody seen Kamala Harris since the election's been over by any chance? Anybody? Oh, look at this. The United States and India advance growing spaceship partnership. Because if you remember, what's her name in the beginning did not talk about her India culture. Okay, we are not going to. Joe Biden on FTS banning hidden junk files. Okay, we're not going to look through the whole thing. But I do want to get to. Oh my God, look at this. I'm not going to find it. Anyways, since December 2nd, he's been very, very busy. Okay, I can't go through this. No more. Okay. All right. So I'm going to end this one. I was in total shock that what this man is doing. And mind you, there's going to be more people that he's going to commute and pardon their sentences. Okay? My God, this is insane. See you later, everybody.